Bethesda's Save Our Devs rally is going viral, and for all of the best reasons, obviously. Now, I have to say, I am personally deeply impressed with what we are seeing right here. In one single day, they managed to prove every single thing that we have suspected for literally years at this point about Bethesda and how they work. And the best part about this is the community's response. The community is currently taking this in strides. Everyone's pretty happy. I'm personally a chill. Initially, I saw this, I couldn't actually stop laughing, and a lot of people are like this because the memes are flowing tremendously. Because let's face it, at this point, we are long past the initial stages of grief that Bethesda is dead and we're never gonna get a good game again. And at this point, we are all at the point of acceptance because we know that it's hopeless. So at this point, what are you supposed to do if not to laugh and have a good time? And people are doing exactly that. The response the Bethesda rally is absolutely beautiful from the community. This one. Be Bethesda employees. Be told to work for once. Literally for once in 15 years. Immediately crash out and create a boycott. This is just unbelievable. The fact that this is true, and we also have a couple of examples of what these people are saying at these rallies. And I have two, and you are not ready for how absolutely bonkers these words that these people say are. So let's get into it.
Morale is really low because, we've been told that we're making great games that players love and that we're doing well, and to have this suddenly hit us has been a huge shock to us.
It sucks.
We make all kinds of games, all kinds of people love.
It'd be really nice if we could just get back to work and make them games that will define a generation of video gaming.
I worked at ZeniMax for about 5 years. We are having a march and a rally to demand dignity and respect and an end to the cycle of layoffs.
Yes, the cycle of layoffs. So, people are watching this, and when I saw this the first time, I laughed and my jaw was on the floor because these people, without any single mistake, have absolutely nothing in common with reality. These people somehow are living in a completely parallel to universe to the rest of the human race. The fact that this guy is unironically saying, "Oh, we're making so many games that people love, so many games that people enjoy." What games? What are we talking about? The last game you made was 15 years ago if we don't count Starfield. And no one likes Starfield. What are these magical games that people like that you are making? What this them said. It's insane. It's insane. Just look.
Kinds of games, all kinds of people love.
Yeah,
really
these people unironically think that people love their games. Who loved Starfield? No one. Who has loved a single decision Bethesda has made in the past 10 years? No one! Where are these people getting the information? They are unironically standing there, scratching their heads in confusion. How did we get fired? Everyone loves our games. They're doing so well. These people, this is an echo chamber. This is not even an echo chamber. You would probably need a nuclear chain reaction of many, many, many bombs to get them out of there. And that probably would still not work. They would just die in the sunlight. The level that these people are on of probably being completely isolated from the rest of the world is honestly kind of unbelievable. If you told me that this is real and I didn't have proof of this, I would be like, no, this is just, there's no way someone's this out of touch, right? But no, here we are. Literally tens, if not hundreds of people who are all this insane. And all of them think that they were doing a good job. Like, septum piercings. My God. Like, every single stereotype possible has literally been accomplished in just one 27-second video. Just one. We have another one. Yes, yes. After seeing and hearing some of the people protesting these Bethesda layoffs, I honestly don't feel that bad for them. On this channel, we love layoffs. Our typical answer to layoffs is why not more? We need more. Give us more. Layoffs are the best thing that you can find in the game industry currently. And here, let's watch another one. This is also great, obviously.
We're at a turning point in the games industry. We're at the mercy of corporate greed infecting the games we love.
I've been working here for
Corporate greed! These people are all communists, and more about that later, because some of you may actually figure out what I'm gonna lead into, because it's hilarious, okay? These people are all communists. They think a company making or breaking even is literally greed. This is unironic. This is insane. And this one's probably one of my favorite, honestly.
For about 5 years now. I originally started on 76 because I came from like the modding community. I used to be the head writer of Fallout London, and I've been working on an unreleased game that a lot of people were pretty excited about. So
yeah, no one's excited, honey. And this girl right here, I honestly think this is a little bit sad. If there's anything to be sad about this situation, it's what's happening here. This is something I have talked about previously. It's the fact that Bethesda is the greatest talent in the industry when it comes to making people talentless. Like, the amount of talentless people Bethesda has is truly unique and unrivaled. It's almost like they have a program there that just lobotomizes everyone or something. And this is a great example. I don't know which parts of Fallout New London she made, but Fallout New London is definitely easily one of the better things that has happened to the Fallout universe in the last decade or so. One of the better mods. Sure, maybe it's not actually the deepest, and it's a little bit thin on some parts, but all in all, it's a good experience and people like it. All in all, it is nice. And this person helped make it. And this is what Bethesda does. They take people that actually did good things. Bethesda has hired a lot of modders over the years, and the outcome is always the same. Bethesda takes someone, a modder, someone maybe with talent even, and they somehow just lobotomize them in less than a month, and they're as talentless as the rest of Bethesda. They can't do anything any longer, and everything they do sucks. This is what Bethesda does. Like, the only way to fix Bethesda is to fire 100% of it and replace them all in one foul single swoop at this point. Because nothing short of that is going to work. Because every part of that company is seemingly rotten at this point and will destroy any newcomers, any talent, anything that comes in.
I was very surprised to hear that they were cutting me and a bunch of other people on the writing team.
We love
in support.
How can you be surprised? Again, this is just purely this goes above Blue Sky. Okay, this goes above platforms like Blue Sky. These people are in such an unbelievable bubble. It's made out of adamantium at this point. Okay. There's nothing you can do. How do you not know that you're a bad writer? Everyone hates your writing. One of the greatest phenomenon when it comes to Bethesda is that if you look up, if you try to write in Bethesda, Fallout, or whatever, except Skyrim, I guess, and maybe there's some Elder Scrolls exceptions, but if you would try do that in the last 3-ish years before the new game announcements, you would not see a single positive Bethesda video. Everyone would be criticizing the lore you make, the games you make, and everything about you, because none of it is good. And these people somehow think that people like their writing. How?
They were cutting me and a bunch of other people on the writing team.
We love doing our jobs. Like, I love working here so much, and
what do you work on, dude? Like, seriously, what have you made? You have made a nothing.
It feels like there's plenty of room to keep us all employed in terms of Microsoft's budget.
Did you hear that? Microsoft's budget. Not Bethesda's budget, but Microsoft's. This guy, what he's saying is, he understands that Bethesda is not currently profitable, that they have been losing money for literally years now. And he's like, well, maybe we suck, but Microsoft has enough money to keep us around. These people are insane.
We know that that's possible, so it'd be really nice if we could just get back to work and make them games that will define a generation of video gaming.
They unironically think that they're going to define a generation of video gaming. It is just the hubris, the out-of-touchness, the insanity. Again, you can't even be mad about this. If you get mad about this, you probably are going to lose your mind. You can only look at this with a smile and think this is all just a nightmare or a joke.
Be overstated how much it upends your life to have your job lost, and so suddenly and spontaneously and callously, like it's happening here.
I'm here as a Rockville City Council member and a gamer and a wife of a gamer and a mom of a gamer. Video games.
You better ditch that child because it's contributing to climate change.
Video game industry is extremely important. It's a very resilient industry overall. It does not lag in support among players, consumers. So this decision by Microsoft is extremely puzzling.
Again, the funniest part about this is that all of these people are actually legitimately baffled. They don't understand how could they be let go because people love what they make, obviously. And these are the literal people that they employed. This is not fake. This is the real thing. This is a guy who was here somewhere visible. I'm not sure if here or somewhere else. But yeah, he's here. You see? This is what we're talking about. Bethesda is only hiring the best of the best at creating famine and theft and problems for society. Oh yeah. It is insane how Bethesda has done nothing for 15 years except releasing a mobile game that failed and another mobile game and then Starfield, and that's it. And these people are unironically like, hey, everything's fine, everything's great. 10 years and UMFers released 2 flops and some shitty mobile games, one of which is dead. It really is amazing. And yeah, this was originally Hirohe's post that he did. Bethesda union members are protesting after being laid off, and it's hilarious. It is. And they are out of touch. These people are completely batshit insane. We make great games. We make games players love. We make games that define generations. It's insane. Like, because again, you can look at this and it's pretty clear that all of these people legitimately believe this.
And to have this suddenly hit us has been a huge shock to us.
It sucks.
We make all kinds of games.
They are even holding signs that say players deserve better. Yes, that's why you're fired. At least that's kind of the hope. And it's like, where was that energy the entire time that corrupt AAA has been taking advantage of gamers by putting out buggy, overpriced, modern audience slop? They were radio silent, but now they get laid off and they're pretending to care about the players. Exactly. They literally told us to not play their games, to not buy their games if we don't accept whatever the hell this is supposed to be. But now they're like, gamers deserve better. At best, honestly, we're just a shield for their activism, that's it. And by the way, this is the funniest part. This was on July 15. Yes, it's not... this is the last year, but only now it's somehow going viral, because I guess Hirohe posted it, I'm not really sure, but his is the biggest post that I have seen. The protests happened after Microsoft cut hundreds of jobs across Bethesda and ZeniMax. The workers are asking for better severance pay, longer health care coverage, and the chance for laid-off employees to be rehired if new positions open. Oof. I mean, I hope none of them get hired again. And don't worry, boys. It is fine. Fallout New Vegas Remastered is gonna be great.
After the second battle of Hoover Dam, Xbox fired most of the Obsidian team and replaced them with H-1B visa workers. Ordered to add gay marriage to the next Fallout as part of their DEI quota. The new team accidentally wed Arcade and Veronica, retconning 2 of Fallout's most beloved gay icons.
Which is actually probably what they would unironically do. These tourists... I honestly think this is fate to a certain degree, that these tourists always fail exactly at this. How many times have we actually had this? Where tourists pretend that they know a game, and then they do the exact opposite of what they want and ruin the canon that they themselves would actually like. Not enjoy, but, you know, message like.
Process. A classic case of having one job to do, but not understanding the assignment.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A future worth living in, boys. That's all I can honestly say. And if you're wondering why this is happening, I have had this in my bookmarks for such a long and extended period of time, and I finally get to use it. I'm so happy. According to the GDC State of the Gaming Industry report, 31% of U.S. game industry workers identifies as LGBTQ+. Among young cohorts, the number was even higher. 39% of those between the ages of 19 to 34, and 43% of those 24 and younger. Now, as you all know, I'm a progressive guy. I love progress. I love social shit and stuff. Okay? I am obviously all for diversity and all of these things in the games industry. It should, in fact, represent life. And because of that, considering, you know, this little word salad takes up roughly 0.something% of the world's population, I think we should fire roughly 30.9% of all of these activists, so it better represents life. So everything's fair and, you know, stuff. We want real diversity, right? As a black trans woman, which is canonically true on this channel for 2 years. That's right. I got the invert pass, boys. It's great. We need to fire all of them, okay? And that one person that we keep around always needs to be able to access Minecraft at any time, so we can have some situation reports. That's what life is all about, and it will be great. Okay? Fire all of them, get rid of all of them, and yeah. Insanity is pretty strikingly high, needless to say. Anyway, like the video. It takes less than a second. Do it right now. It greatly helps the channel. If you think this is important, then that like will matter. More people will see it. So, like the video right now. It takes less than a second. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.